Greetings, true believers. It's your pal Spider-Man. Good morning and happy Saturday again. Welcome back to another shave video. I've been looking forward to this one for quite a while. Recently got the ETHOS new line of shave soaps and skin foods and EDTs. You might know this logo. If you're familiar with a Dragon's Beard, that was his first soap under the Dragon's Beard label. Was a collaboration with Oleo Soapworks to get a product out there, and now he's gone off on his own, created his own formula. I've talked to him on the phone. Frank's a great guy, and he makes great products. Skin food is amazing. He's got the ETHOS complex in it, which has tons and tons of good stuff for your skin. So really looking forward to doing this. Have not yet even dipped into this. I've smelled it. It's amazing. It's called Success. It's nicknamed Pineapple Noir. Definitely has a very prominent, bright pineapple note. But it's not like a sweet candy pineapple. It's more like a freshly cut open pineapple scent. It's really, really good. But this is kind of based on Creed Aventus. So if you know that, it's got a pineapple note to it. But there's going to be a whole lot more in this, I'm sure, once we start lathering. So because of Dragon's Beard and all that, I'm going to be using my West Coast shaving brush, which kind of looks like some dragon scales there. Now, if you do buy the kit or the set that has the soap and the aftershave, he throws in a little teeny scoop. So if you're a bowl lather, you can just scoop a little bit of this out. It's firm, but it's a little bit soft, so it's easy to scoop some out. But I'm a face lather, so I'm just going to load right on the puck. And I'm never going to get rid of this, so I'm not worried about keeping it clean for resale. It's soap, it's always clean, right? He did say that it's a very thirsty soap. I've used the original Dragon's Beard, but I have not used this formula. And I'm sure I'm over lathering, but guarantee yourself a great lather if you over lather, or overload rather. Just want to scoop off any of this excess so it doesn't go to waste. Second day of May. It's looking like the weather here is supposed to be amazing. It's about 68 right now. It's supposed to get up to about 82, I think, 83 maybe. Weather's looking beautiful. Really looking forward to finishing up this shave, going out and getting a cup of coffee and sitting out on my deck for a little bit before we start rolling. I got some bacon going in the oven right now. Make some eggs for me and the boys. So right off the bat, I can tell you the slickness is really good. There's no dragging feeling. And I'm using my Rockwell 6S. Really, it's one of my favorite razors. I just always get a really good smooth shave with it. I think I got it on 5. Yep, got plate 5 on there, and it's still I think 5 was kind of my sweet spot. I like mild razors, ones that I can kind of use and shave quickly with and don't have to think about it. I kind of progressed. I think when I first used the Rockwell, I was using it on a 3. And then after a while, I switched up to a 4. Used that for a while. And now 5. 5 is probably as high as I'll go. I've used 6 and I've used it comfortably. I just have to take a little bit more care with it. And I don't like to do that. I don't like to have to think about the shave. I just want to do it. And a lot of times just do it quickly. So that's why I don't like aggressive razors. Some people like aggressive razors, but you do have to pay attention with them. You gotta make sure your angles are perfect the whole time, and I don't got time for that. Anyway, it's been with this whole COVID-19 stuff and quarantining and stay-at-home orders. I haven't seen my kids in a while, so really happy to get my boys and be able to do something with them today. You know, their school's been really affected. They're doing everything online. All school sports have been canceled. My son was really looking forward to being on the golf team this year. They had just started having a couple practices right before this all went down. So he was never able to get out there and actually do a meet and actually play golf for real aside from their practices. Likewise, my eldest son, he was in the trap league, trap shooting, like skeet, trap. So again, he's missing out on that, and I'm hoping to be able to give them some time to do the stuff that they like while they're here. So we're gonna go to the golf course and hit a few holes, and then we got a skeet thrower or a clay pigeon thrower or whatever you want to call it. So my son can do some shooting out on my property. I'm not really sure what else is in that soap aside from the pineapple. I didn't look it up. But it just smells really, really good. I think if you are familiar with Creed and some of the Creed clones, the ETHOS clones, it is a bit more pineapple-y. It's a bit brighter on the pineapple part of that. At least with the soap. And maybe a little bit more subdued on some of the other scents. Now I know it's not meant to be a clone. It's kind of inspired by. It's just kind of in that wheelhouse, so to speak. But man, it's really, really good. If you're worried about being pineapple and being too fruity, it's definitely not. It doesn't have that ultra sweet fruity vibe, and I don't really know how else to describe it. But it's definitely not. It doesn't come across as being fruity, despite smelling like pineapple, if that makes any sense at all. So I just re-wet my face. Residual slickness for this touch-up pass is really good. right. Finishing up with some witch hazel. Now I have found that the skin food, I think it was a bit higher in alcohol, so it does tend to burn off a little bit quicker. So what I like to do is put the witch hazel on and don't let that dry down right before I put on the aftershave, because that way the skin food will sort of mix in with some of that witch hazel and allow it to be spread around everywhere you want before it dries out. Really, really good. And the follow-up with the eau de P. This is I said eau de tea. This is eau de P, eau de parfum. So a bit stronger than the eau de toilette as far as the percentage of scent that's in it. But just a really, really good scent. If you're a fan of the Creed Aventus clones that are out there, there's several. Everybody's got one. Sterling's got one. Executive Man. Razor Rack has one called Emperor. Everybody that makes soap pretty much has something like that. And if you like those, this is definitely a different take on it, and I think you'll absolutely love it. And it's very interesting because it is different. It's not like everything else that's out there. It's not like all the other clones. It's a very interesting take on it. Very sweet, not overly sweet, but just a sweet, fresh smelling pineapple with some other stuff going on there. So definitely check it out. He's brand new. He still doesn't have his website up, but he said it's coming. He's been talking to us on the Shaving Cadre quite a bit. He's got a couple other scents out right now. He's got unscented. He's got a lavender, and I think one other one. And then he just came out with a collaboration with CBL Soaps, which is fresh lime. And it's got the synthetic cooling agent in it, which is really good. If you've had any of CBL's Ghost Lime products, you know what that's about. Doesn't have the smell of menthol, but has the cooling of menthol, and actually the cooling lasts longer than menthol does. So a really cool product there. So they did a collaboration, got the EOS complex into the CBL soaps. We got CBL's lime scent into the ETHOS skin food. So just put in my order for that. Really, really looking forward to it. And then I know Frank's got some other scents coming down the pike here very soon. Looking forward to what he's got. He's got something coming out called Ice Dragon, which is going to be that synthetic cooling agent in a bottle that you can just add to your soap, add your aftershave, add a few drops. I know there's other products out there like this, but I think his is going to be, again, unique and different from everything else that's out there. So really looking forward to that. So good job, Frank. Looking forward to seeing what you got coming out. Great products. Man, the skin food just really makes your skin feel good, especially if you use it like every day. The effects just kind of build. And I know I guess some people have complained about the skin food having adverse reactions with their skin. And Frank said that's kind of normal for some people because of the stuff in the EOS complex. It's actually like getting toxins out of your face. And so sometimes you might break out, and that's not because it's irritating your face. It's because it's getting stuff out and it's helping your skin. So try it for a few days, even if it does kind of irritate it at first. It never did for me, but if it does, give it a few days, see if that calms down before you give up on it. I know sometimes it's real easy to say, oh, that burnt my skin. It's probably something to do with the scent oils, so I'm not going to use it again. But it's not the case with his EOS complex every time. I'm not saying it can't happen, but and I think it's pretty rare anyways. He just said that some people do complain about it. But I'm loving it. I love the scent. I love the feel of the soap. It's a nice, thick, rich lather. And I'm sure I could get it a lot thicker if I was bowl lathering it and spending more time on it. But again, I'm a face lather primarily, and so I just like putting it on my face and go. And even if the lather's not perfect, it does what I need it to do. So I'm happy with it. I love the soap. I love the scent. And I can't say enough about it, so I'll just shut up right now and say we'll see you guys on the Shaving Cadre. I'm Spider, and enjoy your shaves later.